For this match, we play the current leader of the league. We know that they are very good and they have a very good result. So we worked a maximum to keep a maximum of points. We will try to adapt of their special style. Know that it will be not easy, but we will do our maximum and hope to win at the minimum one game and more if we can.
I expect a very open game from Monaco side. We know they want to take over our spot in the league table. I think we have to try to nullify their game plan by having a little bit more possession than we used to have in the previous match days. We need a lot of composure in the chance creation individually and also as a collective. I think with that game plan, we should be able to get a great result.
So, Harry, seconds from the kickoff of the second game, AS Monaco versus Arsenal, a really interesting tie. Looking at the table, many people were expecting AS Monaco to be possibly top at this stage in the season, and as good as Arsenal are, and we believe in their talents, are you a bit surprised that they're actually sitting at the top of the table at the moment?
I think everyone is a bit surprised at this stage of the season, and I don't think it's by luck that they're up there. I think this will be the real test of their sort of championship mentality here.
Coming of age.
Exactly. If you can take points against these men on your screen right here, back-to-back regular season champions of the eFootball.Pro IQONIQ, then you're really making a statement to absolutely everyone else that, hey, we're on top, we're here to stay. The main man you need to look out for and try and nullify if you're AS Monaco is Lotfi. 10 goals, 10 assists on the season. He's the first player in the league to break double digits in both goals and assists. So he's been a real orchestrator for AS Monaco this season. Just when you think maybe Ismail Bill's struggling a little bit when you look at his goals, not certainly where we expect him to be. Only 4 goals on the season for him. Lotfi is really stepping up. So it's going to be an interesting affair here. I think Arsenal will have prepared for this for the last 2 weeks, as will have AS Monaco, but we know how tactically sound and prepared Arsenal enter every single match day, so we'll see what kind of bag of tricks that Indominator and co have up their sleeves here.
Indeed. You touched on him, and that was my next point, actually. Ismail, we've not really seen the best of him in this competition so far. I've got a sneaky feeling that we may see something a bit special today. I've been waiting for him to kind of take this competition by the scruff of the neck, and after a few quiet weeks, I think it might be his time. Cue the massive error in my words and watch him have a stinker, but I think knowing his talents that we've seen over the last few years, I'm expecting big things today. We'll see. The ball gets played straight through the middle from AS Monaco, kicking from left to right in their home strip, and of course Arsenal right to left in the away strip. And we know that Arsenal are going to try and dominate possession, Harry, and AS Monaco going to be a little bit more direct, possibly.
Yeah, I think so. And coming back to your point about Ismail, I think we're all expecting him to wake up at some point in the season, but looks like Arsenal maybe with the early chance.
Yeah, good challenge coming in from the man you picked out, Lotfi there. Good challenge and clearance by him, as Arsenal with a inexplicable giveaway from the throw, but they've won it back. I think it was Partey who made the challenge, and then Pepe pokes it through to Aubameyang, and now Another chance here, but good challenge coming in from AS Monaco as Kilsju now starts to break forward, finds Lotfi, and now it is that man, Captain Usmakabile, who gives the ball away. Not the best start from him inside the opening 10 minutes, but still plenty of eFootball.Pro minutes to go as the ball gets played over the halfway, and always a lunging challenge coming in there. What are you seeing so far, Harry?
Well, I was just thinking to myself, it's incredible that, you know, Usmakabile not performing to the levels we were expecting of a 3-time world champion in the 1 versus 1 category, of course. And yet AS Monaco are still so far up the league table. They're still knocking on the door of the top 2. I think they're 3rd entering this match day, so, and a chance to go top here if they get a good result against Arsenal. That just speaks to the calibre of player that AS Monaco have at their disposal. Obviously, Lotfi we touched upon, but Kilsju as well, leading the league so far in goals, 13 to his name. And you just feel like they might have to extend both of those categories maybe to get a result against Arsenal here today.
Yeah, we've waxed lyrical already so much about AS Monaco. We haven't really touched on you'd have to say the form team in the competition, Arsenal, who are leading the table, and they have started pretty brightly here. Who are you most excited to watch today from the Arsenal trio?
I think the leading goal scorer and dominator, not only the tactics man, but also the man who just seems to bury every single chance that comes to him. I mean, just watch out for him in the green cursor, always trying to run in behind, and here he is on the ball now.
Yeah, he's popped it off to Barbosa, who's dispossessed by Usmakabile, the captain. Now plays it forward to the form player in the Monaco ranks, Lotfi, who's bone-crunchingly challenged by Indominator, and Arsenal come away down the right-hand side as the 20-minute comes and goes with no real goal-mouth action. Possibly a chance here for Barbosa. Good challenge again. This is a really cagey performance from both teams so far. Neither side really looking to take too many risks. You're starting to feel, Harry, that both these teams know how important this game might be in the context of the season as a whole.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's interesting to see actually Arsenal going forward a lot more than we're used to seeing them, and that's because of, or in retaliation to the Monaco press. And look at this.
Well, it's man of the moment in Dominator's really sloppy pass from him, and well, Lotfi dragged to the ground there, and the free kick awarded to AS Monaco.
Yeah, and it's again, we're so used to Arsenal playing possession football and just making sure that they don't give the ball away, but they're actually going forward a lot more than we're used to seeing them. And again, that's in contrast to the play style of the defence they're playing against. They know Monaco like to press high up the pitch, so they're looking for these darting runs in behind, and the 1-2s are playing, well, into their favour at the moment.
You mentioned about the possession football. They've got 73% possession so far in the game, which is utterly remarkable against a team who are one of the favourites for the competition. Regardless of playing styles, you do not expect AS Monaco to be sitting there with under 30% possession so far after, well, nearly up to halfway line, up to half-time. But of course, the score is 0-0, and that is the most important statistic. And if they were able to grab a chance, you would bet on them possibly banking it as the ball gets played out of play.
Absolutely right. It's not for Monaco how much of the ball you have, it's what you do with it when you have it. And they've proven time and time again that they will bury a chance if it falls to them. So Arsenal need to be, again, at the very top of their game at the back.
Out towards the edge of the area, chance for Usmakabile, plays a lovely reverse pass to Lotfi, plays it back, it is Usmakabile, it drops to Kilsju, real chance here, melee in the box, and turn home, and it is that man again, time again this season. It's Lotfi, he's got the goal, and like we said, Harry, they've had one chance, one real attacking exploit into the area, and they take the lead.
Exactly right, and he is in some red-hot form. I believe the assist in the end will be contributed towards Kilsju because of the ricochet off the defender. So the man who's number 1 in the goal-scoring rankings just assisted the man chasing him in second place. Heartbreak for Arsenal for all the possession they've had in this first half. They go behind. Real shame for them. But do not forget, Arsenal, they know how to break teams down, and tactically very, very sound. So Monaco still cannot rest on their laurels here.
Cesc Fabregas rolling back the ears there, and there's confirmation of the latest goal coming in from a string of strikes from Lotfi. 11th of the season, 10 assists, double figures for both is quite some achievement so far. Crucially, all the possession from Arsenal, they're still yet to really register a chance, but they might get one here. And they had to go across goal, Harry, surely, in Dominator.
Oh, I think if that chance falls to anyone other than Hector Bellerin, we see a much more convincing conviction on the strike. But yeah, I think you're right. Maybe you go across goal there. You maybe put a bit more pressure on the Monaco goal, and maybe you find an equaliser before half-time.
As you can see, the goal and points as things stand would see AS Monaco topple the leaders. And it's finished at the end of the first half. Not been quite as action-packed in terms of goal-mouth action, Harry, but this is a really intriguing tactical battle between possession and cutthroat clinical play.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I just wonder who's going to be the man to unlock the door here for Arsenal, because they've been probing, they've had possession, and I think they'll feel quite hard done by the fact that they are trailing going into this second half, when you consider Monaco really haven't had too much to write home about. We'll see who steps up here. You just feel like there's a sleeping giant waiting to maybe wake up here for the North London club.
Barbosa controlling Hector Bellerin, who had that gilt-edge opportunity at the end of the first half to make it 1-1. They haven't really had too many, well, neither side have had any chances, you have to say, outside of those two. Monaco took one, Arsenal haven't, and thus 1-0 is the scoreline, Harry. Simple as that.
And that is how football works, indeed. But the width for Arsenal right now is playing into their hands so well, and it's stretching the Monaco back line.
As soon as they come back in, though, it seems to all get a little bit blocked up again. Good defending again from Monaco on this occasion. 51 minutes on the clock, and a throw to be taken on the near touchline by Golovin.
I do enjoy how Arsenal set up their team, though. I think they're playing a 3 at the back at the moment, but those wing-backs get so far up the pitch that it stretches the back line of the opposition, and it can be difficult to maybe try and work around, as there's a shot there for Monaco. Bread and butter, though, for a Dominator with a manual save.
Yeah, it was Kilju who pulled the trigger. But on this occasion, it wasn't to be. But once again, as you said, Harry, they're finding so much joy down this right-hand side, stretching the play. And now they find the return pass. This is wonderful interchange. He's got to pass it to the left-hand side. And the challenge comes in just before the trigger was pulled. And some real last-ditch defending here from Monaco, and they break again. This is the most dangerous they will be in the second half on the counter-attackers. Another shot comes in, this time from Lotfi, blocked and cleared away by Arsenal. It's all getting very, very dangerous here for Arsenal as the ball comes in, and it kills you. And I'm not really sure what's happened there, but the referee has given a free kick to AS Monaco. And it's a chance for the goal scorer, Cesc Fabregas, being controlled by the captain as Maccabi. Oh, this is whisker wide of the target. I thought that was the coming-of-age moment for the competition for him. How has he not scored that?
Well, he's absolutely rifled it towards that top corner. The goalkeeper got across, but not sure if he would have had it covered if it was on target. That was really, really venomous from Ismail.
The story of his season continues. Fine margins, just going the wrong way for him. In Dominator. Towards Barbosa. Could challenge again. How do Arsenal... Do they need to change anything, or do you think they just keep playing the way they're playing, keep stretching the play, using the width?
Yeah, they keep playing like this. They're finding plenty of space.
It's another chance here. Popped in towards a danger area. Barbosa can't get on it. Referee's given another free kick. The pressure just starting to build, you feel here, Harry.
It's in an almost identical place as it was given on the other end. We saw as Maccabi just rifle it past the post. I think this one probably a little too far out to go for goal here for Arsenal. We'll see what they've come up with. Don't forget, they've put a few training ground routines together this season, so Monaco need to watch their P's and Q's here.
Yeah, they do. It favours a left footer, you feel, but I don't think they've got any on the field, unfortunately. I think Tierney is sitting on the substitutes bench currently right now. But yeah, I mean, they've scored. I think even last match day they had about 3 goals from free kicks, which were pretty impressive. Let's see what we're going to get again today as the 6 players at the bottom of your screen all look fairly composed at this moment in time, Harry. No real shocks so far. I think both sides were pretty much expecting this pattern of play.
Yeah, well, they're in the zone, aren't they? They absolutely know what's at stake here across these 2 games.
It's going to be Smith Rowe, goes short, gets it back. This time it doesn't quite pay off, but Barbosa still has possession here for Arsenal. Gets a lovely pass. It's in towards Barbosa! And it's 1-1. And it all came from a breakdown of the free kick, which didn't come off. They recycle possession, and AS Monaco were caught cold.
Well, it was coming for Arsenal. And we spoke about the sleeping giant. It's Pedro Barbosa. I mean, Monaco never deal with the second chance here. It's a wonderful, wonderful back heel from Indijawa that just allows Barbosa the time and space. Look at that. That's absolutely on a plate for Barbosa. And he's finding his goal-scoring form here again in the eFootball.Pro IQONIQ. And we heard as well from Indominator just after that goal went in, just calming his boys down. They know that AS Monaco want to win this game, so they need, again, to watch out for these types of attacks. And, well, if you're steady at the back, you've proven you can break Monaco down now. Anything can happen.
Yeah, we said prior to kickoff that this would potentially be a real statement of intent from Arsenal if they were able to get a result here today against quite possibly one of the favourites of the competition. And so far, they are living up to the billing of title contenders and league leaders at this moment in time, as the confirmation comes in of the goal from Barbosa. As you said in the post-goal commentary, the back heel from Indijawa was absolutely incredible, and crucially for Arsenal, the captain in Dominator wasn't even involved in the goal. Goes to show the strength and depth of their squad as a whole, the trio.
Oh yeah, I said watch out for Indominator. He is their leading goal scorer with 8 so far this season. But yeah, it's nice to see Indijawa and Barbosa step up. They have, of course, popped up with goals themselves throughout the season. But the main man you want firing is the goal scorer. It's Barbosa. If he can reclaim that form from last season, then Arsenal are genuine title contenders.
AS Monaco, I think, I'm sure if they're able to get some points on the board from today, I think they'll be screaming they are title contenders as the ball gets played in. The referee gives absolutely nothing. All eyes there on the official. The ball was won, though, and 9 minutes remaining. Arsenal leapfrog AS Monaco back to the top of the table if the result stays like this. A point apiece and 20 points on the board it would be for Arsenal. Quite an achievement from the fixtures they have had. Smith Rowe in towards Lacazette. Now, Willian joins the attack. Good challenge on Indijawa, but he gets it back. He's had a decent game, as has Barbosa, but Barbosa ball taken off him far too easily there, and AS Monaco come again. They've not been quite their ruthless best on the counter-attack so far today, but they've got another chance here. It's in towards Lotfi. Lotfi finds Kills. And just when you think the game might be slipping away from AS Monaco, an equaliser. And then go up front.
The Kings are back, and it's the league leader in goals this season who fires it home. Just when we're talking about Arsenal maybe being title contenders, Monaco come back and say, hang on, we are the only club in this conversation. What a strike this is on the volley from Kills You. Lotfi with the assist. I think he's on 11 goals, 11 assists now for the season.
Now, Harry, the cynic in me would say potentially a little bit naive from Arsenal there. Just when you think that they are genuine title contenders, they have the chance to get a decent point against one of the favourites, and they were a bit overextended, I felt, there in terms of possession, and left themselves a little bit open with only 2 minutes to go. If they'd just shut up shop, it might have been a different story.
Well, that is the problem, of course, when you play this 3 at the back formation, as Arsenal now, I mean, time's ticking down for them to get another goal. You've got maybe one more attack left in this game. You're essentially have 3 players in a 1 versus 1 situation, and if one of those players get beat, you're at a numerical disadvantage. Chance, though, for Arsenal.
Yeah, one last chance. Great defending again from Lotfi. He's been absolutely everywhere in this game today. Provider for what looks like to be the winner, and a brilliant defensive clearance there to keep the 3 points in the bag. And AS Monaco are showing yet again why you cannot write them off as one of the favourites of the competition, because yet again, Harry, they haven't played that well, and they've been able to take 3 points out of a possible 3 from the league leaders so far.
Well, it's an absolutely, I don't want to say imperious performance, because it was anything but from Monaco, but those are the types of results that win you championships. You have to grind out these types of games against Arsenal, who have proven good counter-strategists so far this season. If you can nick a goal in, I mean, the 88th minute, Kills You scores it. That's going to frustrate Arsenal. That'll put you top of the table as things stand. But it wasn't as easy as they would have liked, Monaco, and I wonder if that will just play on their minds a little bit. They've got the points, that's what matters, but will they be happy with how they played?
I think getting the points on the board, I mean, you look on the flip side of that, you've got an Arsenal team now that could potentially drop 6 points to a title rival. And of course, being leapfrogged already after the first game, they wouldn't want to see them stretch another 3 points in front, because that would put a lot of pressure on them. So they're going into this second game knowing that really anything but 3 points is a poor day at the office, and therefore they will have far more pressure than an AS Monaco team, who kind of got out of jail a little bit and took 3 points in that first game, and now they've got an open game to play.
Yeah, when you consider as well the piranhas in the water waiting at the moment are, of course, FC Barcelona. They'll be watching their 2 title rivals go head-to-head here, and they'll be licking their lips. They go up against...
And Juventus, of course.
FC Schalke 04 on the last game of the day. They will fancy themselves to get 6 points from that, and you're right. I mean, Juventus, they go up against a really tricky team today, of course, in Celtic. So you'd fancy both of those 2 clubs in Juventus and Barcelona to pick up some real points today. So all of a sudden, all eyes are on Arsenal. If they can take 3 points here, it blows the league lead wide open. Barcelona have a chance maybe to go top with a big performance. Juventus have a chance to inject themselves into that conversation as well. It's just how topsy-turvy this league has been so far in the eFootball.Pro IQONIQ 2021 season.
Yeah, all eyes were on Arsenal prior to kickoff. What was their mentality? What was their bottle for a title challenge this season? And they got within 2 minutes of a really good performance, but some would say, like I said in commentary, a little naive possibly at the end, and you've got to be not making those kind of mistakes if you want to go all the way in this competition. Of course, getting in that top 6 is the first and main priority for the teams, and they are well in with a shout for that so far, but they could do with 3 points here, Harry.
Yeah, they absolutely could. Worth noting as well, if you're within the top 2 spots at the end of the season, you get a bye in the knockout stages. In the first round at the very least. So if you're outside that top 2, you have to play almost a preliminary round, but
And that might, playing devil's advocate, that might be possibly a negative thing for some teams that are going straight into a knockout competition, and not having that first game to kind of warm your way into it, and going up against at that stage in the competition, a very strong side.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, especially when you consider, I mean, all likelihood that the knockout stages may well have to be played from home as well. You'd certainly want to try and, as you say, hit the ground running, try and get a warm-up game in, so to speak, in the knockout phases. But obviously, you know, you want to finish as high up in the regular season as you possibly can. I mean, finishing outside the top 2 or even the top 1 for any of these clubs in the eFootball.Pro IQONIQ will not be in the topic of conversation.
So, here we go again. AS Monaco kicking from right to left in their away strip, and Arsenal in the red and white home as Holding finds David Luiz. No major changes, it looks like, in this second game from the first, as 4 minutes comes and goes, and, well, we've assumed the same pattern of play as the first game, Harry. Arsenal looking like they're going to be dominating possession, and AS Monaco looking to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, and if you're Monaco here, you maybe try and exploit when those wing-backs push a bit further up the pitch as a dangerous ball maybe enters Arsenal's box. But if you actually watch how the formation operates for Arsenal, once one of those wing-backs goes up, the extra centre-back, they're actually playing a 5 at the back, the extra centre-back goes back in. There's another chance as Monaco try and probe that the extra centre-back in the centre almost falls into that sort of 4 at the back type of formation. So it's clever from Arsenal the way they've set up their team, because it still allows them bodies back, but you certainly would rather go up against 4 than 5.
That you would, as Indominator tries to pull the trigger. Good defending though from Monaco, and have the chance to counter up over the halfway line. Lotfi finds kills you on Makabal, and now Lotfi again dispossessed, and chance for Indejawa to clear his lines, and Barbosa finds Indominator. It's all getting a little bit scrappy at the start of this second game, as neither side are able to make any inroads from an attacking point of view. Of course, we know it's going to be a close game, so 1 goal, as was in the first game, might just be enough.
Yeah, key to remember the game plan here if you're Arsenal. You know how Monaco like to defend. You know they utilise the press high up the pitch. When they're pressing you, you need to release the ball really quickly, and they found a really good outlet actually there. The long ball into Willian on that far side. That's one you have to keep an eye out for, not only if you're Monaco, but also if you're Arsenal, because, I mean, Monaco are not going to allow you more than 2 touches on the ball in that midfield area, and, well, they have a chance maybe to snatch an early goal here.
Yeah, I have to agree with that point, because if you can beat the Monaco press with some smart one-touch football, you've then got a lot of space in behind. And we saw that in the first game, the likes of Hector Bellerin and Willian, as you just mentioned, they're getting a lot of joy on that right-hand side, and it may be a tactic that they will look to utilise again. Pepe now turns and finds Hector Bellerin, and like I said, look at the space that they can find as soon as they can break that initial Monaco press. But on this occasion, again, the last line of defence does its job. And presumably, Harry, if you're a Monaco fan and player, you're same as before. You kind of stay in the game and look to be as clinical as possible.
Yeah, you trust the press, you trust the Arsenal mistakes. As, this one will be brought back, I think, for a foul on Saka. So a chance for maybe Arsenal to swing one in, or maybe another routine. But you're right, I think you trust the press. I think you just go for more of the same, and trust that when you do get that chance, because there will be chances in this game for Monaco, that you're going to take them.
Jovetic up over the halfway line and now finds Pellegrini. Jovetic again, another chance here for us. Makaba, he pops it off towards Kilju, and the left foot shot is straight down the throat. And that was the first real shot in anger, Harry.
Yeah, it was, and maybe a warning for Arsenal just to, again, keep their concentration in that middle of the pitch, because you know that Monaco are ruthless in their attack. And when you consider the calibre of player for both clubs, I mean, you have international stars on both sides of the pitch. I mean, you have Indominator, of course, representing the Netherlands in the Euros, and Lotfi and Uzbekistan representing
it's a mistake at the back!
An early goal!
A mistake at the back. The ball drifted in, and the first time left foot finish high into the top right hand corner was postage stamp, something of dreams, Harry. A wonderful finish. And like in the first game, the first shot, we've got the first goal. Wonderful play from Arsenal.
It's from nothing, really, is it? I mean, it caught me completely off guard. The back heel, again from him to Jawa, is, I mean, it's next level. It catches everyone off guard. These three men in particular are caught off guard by it. It falls to his twin brother in Dominator, who takes his tally up to 9 on the season now. And for Arsenal, it's about maintaining this lead now. You have to maybe go in search of another, because you know Monaco are going to press for an equalizer.
Yeah, there's confirmation of the latest goal scorer in Dominator. 9 goals this season, 4 assists. A wonderful campaign for the captain. And like you said, it's all about the same questions in this game that we were asking in the first. How can they live up to the hype that they have created for themselves? And, well, we'll find out in the next 45 minutes or so, because if they can take 3 points and move on from an AS Monaco matchup, then they are well and truly in the hat for the title.
Again, though, just look at how ruthless this press is from Monaco. If you can play around it, like you said before, space in behind, but the tackles coming in left and right kills you that time. Is going to force Barbosa into an intentional foul. Here's the league table as things stand currently, but that's going to change. That's all going to change, Adam.
It is going to change, and currently, if the score remains the same as the first half ticks to an end and Arsenal lead by the 1-0, Arsenal will leapfrog Monaco back to the top of the table and can only be overtaken today by maximum points from either Barcelona or Juventus, I think. And we know that they've got some tough games ahead of them, so it may well be that 3 points is enough to see Arsenal stay for a second week at the summit.
I don't think that'll be in their minds right now, though. I think what they're thinking to themselves is they're going to need another goal, because, as we said before, Monaco, 2-time champs. You have the 3-time world champion Usman Abil, who, yes, maybe isn't as on form as he would have liked to be so far this season. We think it's only a matter of time until he finds his shooting boots, and when he does, you're in big trouble. So for me, I think Arsenal need another goal here. Monaco have proven they're clinical in front of goal, and it's, as we said before, it's only a matter of time and until one of those chances fall the Monegasque club's way. And then once they gain momentum, we saw it in the first game, it's almost routine for them. So got to be careful here if you're Arsenal.
They do. Monaco with just a once in that first 45 minutes, and it was a smart stop by the goalkeeper. You feel if they're able to carve out another big opportunity this time, they will take it. Arsenal have the possession early at the start of the second half. And you mentioned about grabbing a second goal, Harry, for Arsenal. Is that crucial? Would you be going out in the second half on the front foot, or would you be thinking about the goal that you conceded late in the first game and thinking, is that a little bit naive to start going chasing a second goal?
Well, as Monaco Pro, I just feel like you have to measure your opponents here, and you know, I would say up until at least maybe the 75th, maybe even the 80th minute, that Monaco are going to be pressing. So when they do, if you can play around that press, as we've said before, and you can get a real chance, there's going to be space back there while Monaco try and chase this equaliser. So I think if you can make this lead 2, then it makes things very, very difficult here for Monaco to come back from.
Another chance to counter here. It's in towards a party! And it's in Dominator with his second goal of the day. And that might be one of the most important goals in Arsenal's season from Captain Fantastic.
Well, call me Mystic has, because there is the space in behind that I was just speaking about. And it's the goal that Arsenal, they definitely wanted it. I think they needed this goal, because now you can maybe think about sitting back. It's a really, really nice finish. He goes to the goalkeeper's near side, actually, so very, very clinical. Less of the goal for the goalkeeper to defend here, and he actually closes the angle really, really nicely, but it's in Dominator again. Stepping up for Arsenal. 2-0 now. And this result, Adam, could send shockwaves around the eFootball.Pro Iconic.
Harry, every single season I talk about in Dominator, one of the nicest guys in the competition, as being the nearly man. He has been here for so many years. He's achieved so much in the game, but that last moment of gratification, picking up a trophy, has always just generally evaded him at the highest level. Could we be seeing, as part of this team, something truly special?
I mean, maybe. With this type of results, I mean, Arsenal proving they can take any club in the league all the way. Granted, it's not over yet. There's still time for Monaco to get 2 back and rain on the parade. But I mean, maybe. I mean, Arsenal.
It's just a way. It's just the way he's taking games by the scruff of the neck as well. When games are in the balance, like you said, who scored in Dominator again? 2 today.
Yeah, second in this game alone. I mean, he's on a hat-trick now. You think back to 2 years ago when he was a Celtic man. I mean, they were runners-up in the eFootball.Pro. And he, like you said, nearly man. You think back to the 2018 PES League, he was a runner-up then. He's on double digits goals for the season.
But it's a chance for Monaco! And it's exactly what we were saying, Harry. Do not count your chickens, because yet again, Monaco have had one chance and they're right back in the match. And the naivety question mark we had at the first game might just be about to showcase itself again.
What a brilliant time for Monaco to get a goal. We've been speaking so much about Arsenal. One man that we need to speak about a lot more is the league leader in goals. Kills you with his 15th of the season. 15 goals across 6 match days is a ridiculous return for one of the youngest players in the league. And it's a great time for Monaco to get a goal too, because now you put all that pressure that Arsenal relieved from their goal back on them.
And then some, because now, if you're an Arsenal player now, you're thinking, hang on, we were 2-0 up, this game was done. Imagine if we were to go and concede another goal and then draw the game, or worse, lose the game. That's the added pressure from just being 1-0 to start with. But they've got a chance here to go back in front. Maybe we should just stop commentating, Harry, because every time we say something, the opposite happens.
Well, I feel for Barbosa there, because he was over with Pepe. He was free. So I think is it Indajawa who took the strike on in the end? If he just lays that off to Barbosa, that's probably 3-1 and the pressure is relieved again. But I think you're right. Maybe we should shut up at this point, because who knows which way this is going to go.
Willian, left foot shot. That was optimistic at best from Barbosa. Fires towards that near post, trying to catch the goalkeeper unawares, unless he miscued. No, it was a definite shot. Poor play in my opinion, but who am I to say, as another chance comes and goes for Arsenal to seal a victory here. Now they go to the change, because these right now, with some tired legs out there, are going to be hugely important.
Yeah, this could be where the game is won or lost. Let's have a listen.
Make good use of Nelson if you can. Counter target on Willian. Yeah, we had a lot of space, boys. Just keep the ball sometimes if you have the space.
Come on, guys. Come on.
It's not convincing, is it? They're not full of confidence, and that just goes to show everyone watching at home how much Arsenal fear this AS Monaco side. They know it's not over until it's over, and with, I mean, still 20 in-game minutes they have to defend. It's going to be a nervy time if you're an Arsenal fan or even a player.
20 minutes remaining here. Arsenal in possession. If they could just keep the ball for 20 minutes, I'm sure they would be very, very happy. But one back by Lotfi, who breaks down the left-hand side. Another wonderful performance from him. Some would argue possible player of the tournament so far. Down the left-hand side. Chance to play it back across the face. Good defending from Arsenal.
There's so many stars cropping up this season. And Dominator, double digits on the season for him now. He's up into the top 3.
Drops to Fabregas, and now ricocheting around the area. You do not want to be giving AS Monaco any kind of sniff. And they just were able to get it away. Brilliant defensive header from Rob Holding, being controlled by Barbosa, but Lotfi and co come again down the left-hand side. Indejawa wins it back brilliantly using Nelson and fires the ball out of play for a throw. 15 minutes remaining now, and AS Monaco just starting to ramp up pressure in towards the near post, headed down, cleared away by Rob Holding. And now a chance for Arsenal. They've beaten the first line of the press, but they can't get away from the second. But a mistake here from AS Monaco, and he's free. It's Indejawa to seal the game. Has he taken too long? He's got inside, and he's hit the post. What a chance for Arsenal to win the game. He looked a little here like a bit rabbit in a headlight, but he actually managed to turn inside, and it was a wonderful effort, and it's back off the post, Harry.
Well, it's genius mind games from AS Monaco. Whoever brings the keeper out there has just saved them a goal. It will be a corner, but that one could have been 3-1 and the game put to bed. Poor Indejawa just didn't know where to go with the ball, did he? Just took a little bit too long.
In towards the near post, headed away. And a chance for Monaco to counter. That is the first and only warning you feel that Arsenal will give them. If the same sort of thing happens again, you would expect Arsenal to take all 3 points. That is probably the only chance they've missed, really, in the 2 matches so far. That was a good opportunity, and they hit the post. Unfortunate on this occasion. Will they have enough, Harry? Good challenge down the left-hand side, and AS Monaco just can't quite get out at the moment. You would think that it would be the other way around, and it would be Arsenal that would be camped in their own area, but Arsenal again still have all the possession, and they've broken through. It's Willian. He surely has to pass it to Aubameyang across the face, and that's the goal that Arsenal need, and all 3 points are heading to North London. What a performance.
GG Arsenal. 3-1 against AS Monaco is a resounding result. I thought again the chance had gone because of some great work from the AS Monaco keeper. But look at this. I mean, there's 4. There is 4 Arsenal players clear to choose from. It's Dominator who has the composure to slide it in across goal. He's onside, no question about that. Into Pedro Barbosa. He's really finding his form again here in the eFootball.Pro Iconic. And I tell you what, if you're an Arsenal fan, you love to hear that. That is music to your ears. 3-1.
Don't count your chickens. We've been here before. Cleared away. Confirmation of the 11th goal contribution from Barbosa. I was screaming at the computer for him to pass the ball earlier, William, but the composure to round the goalkeeper first and then play it across. I mean, it goes to show the levels of these players that can do that in the, you know, the pressure cooker that is this competition.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued actually to see where the mindset is at from Lotfi and AS Monaco boys after securing 3 points in game 1. Whether or not they're happy, I mean, these are title rivals they're going up against here. I think Arsenal will be very, very happy indeed to be sharing points with such strong players such as AS Monaco have at their disposal.
Last attack there for AS Monaco, and it's rolled all the way through to the goalkeeper, and we're deep into the final seconds of this match, a game that has been well and truly won by Arsenal Football Club. A wonderful performance from the league leaders, and they catapult themselves back above and remain at the top of the table after losing the first game, Harry.
And they seem pretty happy there. The Latvian kills you. I know his Maccabi probably won't be too happy.